Your Honor, as a woman, I think I speak for all of us when I say I hope what happened to Elizabeth here never has to happen to somebody else. You have the opportunity today to make a man responsible for his actions. No, too feminist. Three years ago, a young girl was forced to grow up, forced to see that the world isn't a kind place. No! None of this feels right. Come in.
You still haven't figured out your closing arguments?
Nothing feels right. It all sounds so cliche.
Why don't you tell it like it is?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Don't spin, just be honest, Mia.
Honesty doesn't always guarantee a win.
You don't need to win. You need to tell Elizabeth's story. That's all she needs from you.
She needs me to win.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe he said that to me.
He did,
Yeah! What kind of
Wait, we are going to eat first.
like now? Really
Yeah,
now?
I have
Oh my
to
goodness!
eat.
Hey, hi! Oh my goodness! Hi! I am so sorry we are late right now. I'll see you later, okay?
Bye,
Okay,
bye,
bye. Eric! I'm so bored.
Then go and work lah. You are useful contributing member of society.
You're not working either.
I'm not the one who's bored.
Anyways, what time for work? Uni is starting soon. My mom told me all I need to do is study. That's my focus. Hey! Pay attention to me!
Let me play my game lah. I'll pay attention to you afterwards, okay?
I want Hello Beta!
Go by yourself. You have flicks, right?
You very useless leh. Cause you're my best friend.
Hey guys! Yes, what?
Why you ask, guys? You're going to tell us anyways.
Yeah, just tea, sister.
You think this is tea? This is teh tarik, is it? But guess what? This is not tea. Anyways, just an update about our outing. Renee's parents booked a chalet for us. So all we gotta do is pay for the food.
Wow, so nice of them.
People Lichuan.
Ew.
So, you guys gonna stay over?
Might as well since people paid for it already.
A bit weird leh. Guys and girls sleeping in the same space.
Hey, grow up lah. The thing is primary school, you see. So shy. No one desperate enough to molest you lah, Liz.
Hey, you don't have to be so mean, right? I was just stating that it might be a little bit uncomfortable, what?
Just don't take off your bra in front of anyone can already lah. No, you don't have much to show off also.
Eric, Max is bullying me. Aren't you gonna say anything?
Liz, you are more than capable of defending yourself.
Stop objectifying me, Max.
Objectifying? Objectifying? This isn't objectification. This is observation. Anyways, so just text in the class WhatsApp group if you guys are coming, yeah? Then pay now patient for the food, because she's the one ordering. Okay. Bye!
Why didn't you stand up for me?
I don't understand women. Don't you want equality?
Yeah?
Don't you want a voice? Yeah, you want me to speak for you when you can speak for yourself?
Don't make this about gender, okay? It's just me expecting you to be a friend.
Okay, fine. Let's not fight about something small like this. I'll buy for you a packet of Hello Panda, okay?
The big box of 20.
I said packet, not box. Anyways, that Max is so rude.
Yeah, you hear what he said to me just now?
Oh, I don't like him now.
Come in.
Your 3 p.m. is here.
I don't have a 3 p.m.
You do.
No. I checked my calendar before I started drafting the settlement. You know I don't like to stop once I begin something.
You didn't have an appointment, but now you do.
What is this?
What do you mean?
You've done it again, haven't you?
Done what?
This is some stupid pro bono, isn't it?
Pro bono isn't stupid.
You know, I didn't mean it like that. It's just that I have so many paying clients to attend to. And I've already put in enough pro bono hours for the year.
You're going to want to listen to this girl.
Kelly, you are softer than tofu. Any soft story will get to you.
You are going to want to listen to this girl.
Fine. But I have not decided if I want to take the case. So you better not have promised them anything.
I didn't promise her anything, but I know you'll take the keys.
Hey guys, you wanna play murderer?
So boring. Oh, what about burning bridges?
Burning bridges? It's only for like alcohol.
I think Winnie and the gang got some. Hey! Winnie! You still can hear me or not? Pass me the bottle of peach vodka. I said bottle, not cup, you stupid woman. I died. Excuse me for a moment.
There's alcohol. I don't think we should be drinking.
Come on, ladies. Drop the white idea egg.
Of course, there's going to be alcohol.
These things, I'm 19 really. Uni is going to lie.
Eric, never educate your girl here about what the weight. I'm not his girl.
You know what?
I'm sick and tired of you guys ganging up on me. I don't even think I want to play this stupid game of burning bridges because there's no bridge between us to even burn.
Wow, that's how you feel.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Whoa. What just happened?
Miss Goody Two Shoes here doesn't think we should be drinking.
Why not? We're 19.
Right? It's not about whether it's legal. It's just things happen when there's alcohol.
Yeah, that's the idea. We want something to happen. We're your friends, and we're here for you. What's there to worry about?
What is the point of knocking if you're just going to barge right in?
Auntie Kelly, she told me to just knock and come in.
Kelly is your aunt.
Yes, she's my ma's
sister.
This is the time. You need to just come in later.
Might as well get it done and over with.
I'm sorry. Did I say or do anything wrong? Because you seem quite offended by my presence.
I'm sorry. I just wasn't expecting you. I get really grumpy when there's any disruption to the order of my day.
That doesn't sound considerate.
It isn't. Alright. You have my full attention. Why do you now? Are you alright?
Just give me a moment. Eric, I don't feel well. I want to go home. Eric, I don't feel well. I want to go home.
Please. Go to sleep. I'll try to puke. Then you'll feel better.
I was in the toilet for an hour, but nothing came out. I feel horrible and dizzy. I just want to sleep in my own bed.
Please. Everyone wasn't staying overnight. Left already. Just go to sleep. Don't think about it. The moment the bus service starts up in the morning, I promise I'll take you home, okay?
Where?
At this hour, the extra charges will be insane. You are in Pasir Ris and you live in Jurong.
I just want to go home. What's going on?
This isn't well. She wants to go home.
Elizabeth, my dad is around here somewhere. Go find him and he will take you home. You know how he looks like, right? I actually didn't drink a lot, but I never had alcohol before. So I guess it must have hit me harder compared to the rest. And after I left Renee and Eric, I can't remember where I went. I remember throwing up all over myself. I remember lying down. But I can't remember where I was lying. I remember the smell of the vodka, and I still catch glimpses of it in the present.
Are you okay to continue? What else can you remember?
I think I must have fallen asleep. But then I felt myself moving, which kind of woke me up. I thought I was in a car at first, and that Renee's dad had found me. But it wasn't a car. I was being carried. I struggled a little, and I remember.
Kelly! Get us some water!
against Auntie Kelly.
What happened? Are you okay?
I'm trying to be. Hurry, I need you to take me home.
Yes. It's barely 4 a.m.
I need to go, please, let's just go.
What's wrong? I thought Wednesday was supposed to bring you home.
I need to help me, please.
Please, what are you yelling about?
Yeah, people trying to sleep, man.
Eric!
I think something is wrong.
Wow. Don't say. Please, talk to us.
Eric!
Max, can you book a Grab for me? I uninstalled the app a while ago.
Better bring it back. Yeah, the address.
Your Grab is coming in 10 minutes. Did you take a shower? Why is your hair and clothes so wet?
Yes, tell us what happened.
I just want to go home.
How have you been here?
Busy.
You? Also busy. I am hoping to get a vacation in this year. Do you think that's possible?
Depends on what you find out today.
Is the plaintiff ready here?
Liz?
I'm ready. Fantastic. Miss Seow, would you do us the honors to sign the plaintiff in?
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do.
Thank you.
Just a reminder that this entire conversation is being recorded and can be used as evidence later on if you move to trial. Is that likely to happen here?
Just ask your questions.
Fine. I'll start with a basic question. The incident in question, which you dated in your suit, happened about 3 years ago. So, why now? Why not at the moment?
Because I didn't know.
You didn't know you had been sexually assaulted? Wow. How drunk were you, Miss Leong?
That's assumptive, Lily.
Oh, sorry. I skipped a few steps. You were drunk on the day in question.
You're supposed to be asking questions, not making statements.
My statement is based on the testimony of 4 of Miss Leong's classmates who said she was drunk. So were you, or were you not, Miss Leong?
I was tipsy. And I didn't report it then because I didn't know who he was.
And now you do.
I do.
How?
I remember his voice, his laugh, and the things he said. And I heard it again when I was moving out of my uni-dorm room. He was in the corridor, just a few rooms down.
If he wasn't anywhere nearby, how can you be sure it was him?
Because I approached him. I was holding a box of my stuff, and before I could even blink, there I was, right in front of him. I don't even recall moving. One moment I was at my door, and the next I was in front of him. And his face. I saw his face. And I remembered. And he remembered too. He remembered what he had done to me.
You are not a mind reader, Miss Leong, so I would advise you not to testify on behalf of my client.
But he left right after he saw me. Would an innocent man do that?
He's a busy man, Miss Leong.
Can we please just move on from this? We have ascertained that it is Vickram's voice and then found out who he was in that moment.
How reliable do you think your memory is, Miss Leong?
You never forget a thing like that.
Please elaborate on this thing.
Thing?
I'm only saying what you yourself mentioned. Do you need me to play the audio back again to hear yourself saying it?
That will be necessary.
Okay, Miss Leong, so can you please tell us what happened? I need you to detail the alleged sexual assault as much as you can recall of it.
How can you live with yourself?
Excuse me?
How can you defend a man who would do that to a girl? Can you understand how horrible that is?
My job is to provide a defense for anyone who seeks it. It is not my job to judge what may or may not have happened.
But you're a woman! How would you feel if this happened to your sister or close friend?
My gender has nothing to do with it. Miss Leong, you're obliged to answer my questions. Need I remind you of it?
Of course, gender has everything to do with it. It is never about what a man has done, but rather what a woman should have done to prevent it. That's how it works. Isn't it? You will highlight my lack of sobriety that night. You will say that I didn't protect my body enough, that I let myself be vulnerable. So, it is my own fault if a man touches me inappropriately. Because I let it happen. Me! All me.
Liz. Lily, can we please take a break?
By all means.
Take a break, Sam. Let me know when the session begins.
Mia,
Don't say a word.
you've been at this for as long as I have. Now's not the time to be naive.
How am I being naive?
Look at how she reacted to a simple question. She's not ready for court. She's not ready to tell her story. Imagine how she looked like on the stand. A hysterical woman against a rational, logical man. These he said, she said cases never pan out in favor for the victim. Nobody saw anything. There's no proof that her claims are valid. All you have is her testimony.
You want me to settle.
Settling isn't losing Mia. You're helping her to get something in exchange for her suffering.
That's not what she wants.
You can convince her, can't you?
She's been like this since the day you brought her home. What happened at the chalet?
I don't know, auntie. She just kept crying and saying that she wanted to go home. It was just so confusing.
Something happened. Talk to her. Trust you.
Please,
Please go away.
please talk to me.
So now you want to talk to me?
Can you stop speaking in riddles?
Riddles? That's funny. I guess when I said, Eric, please take me home, you must have thought I'm going to go back to sleep.
I did take you home.
Before that! You ignored me when I asked you the first time! If I haven't been wandering around by myself, then Every time I get that feeling, I go and shower. I need to feel clean, but I can't. Do you understand what that means? He touched me. He put me under the shower to help me clean my vomit, he said. That's what he said.
Liz, what did he do to you?
He took my top off because there was vomit all over me. He just wanted to help me, he said. Then he took off my bra and...
I don't want to hear stop!
Stop! Stop! Why? Did he touch you? Did he press his bare chest to yours and laugh when you struggled? Do you have nightmares of his laughter and his hands all over you till you wake up gasping? Is that why I should stop?
Please, I can't.
Then why did you ask me? Why bother when you can't? My best friend Eric and I needed you. You were there for me. And now, you don't even want to listen to me.
Did he...
You would have, but someone came in. I heard them shouting at each other and then they left. They left me there. The water was still running all over me. I put my shirt back on and went back to find you.
Who is he?
I don't know.
How can you not know?
Don't you think I've tried? I just cannot see his face.
We need to go to the police.
And tell them what? That I was sexually assaulted by a man whose face I cannot even remember. What are they supposed to investigate?
They can talk to everyone who was at the chalet. Someone saw what he did.
Then everyone will know. Everyone will know what happened to me.
So what?
So what? It's easy to be a man in the world, isn't it? For a woman in this world, you have to be murdered first, before anyone takes your words seriously. But then, you're dead. Silent forever.
Please, we need to do something.
I don't need to do anything. Please just leave.
Judge Brett M. Kavanaugh and his accuser faced off Thursday in an extraordinary, emotional day of testimony that ricocheted from a woman's tremulous account of a sexual assault to a man's angry, outraged denial, all of which played out for hours before a riveted nation and a riven Senate.
Two very distinct versions of the truth unfolding in the heated battle of gender divide. The ultimate decision by the Senate was in favor of Mr. Kavanaugh, who won by 50 votes out of 52. He was then sworn in as the U.S. Supreme Court judge.
7th April 2016. The Guardian. Headline: Judge dismisses Kesha's sexual assault case against producer Dr. Liu.
In her ruling, the judge ruled that Sony's offer for Kesha to continue to record without Dr. Luke's involvement, but still the Dr. Luke's company which Sony owns, making Kesha sufficiently insulated from the man she says is her abuser. The judge ruled that for many of Kesha's claims, the statute of limitations had already expired. There are no facts to support any.
There are no facts to support
Taylor Swift sues David Weller for groping her. She asked for one single symbolic dollar.
won the case. She won the case. I can't do it, Liz. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll do it for you. Just give yourself some time. I'm ready whenever you are. Thank you, Liz. I told you I don't want to talk to you.
This is my best friend.
She's also a liar.
Is she?
If you touch me, I'll scream.
Renee, you saw him. You know what he did. How can he be silent?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Liz told me that someone had interrupted him and that he had argued with that person. I remember that you weren't there when Liz came back looking for me the second time around. Max was there, Pei Xuan was there, but you weren't there.
It was a while ago, and we were all a bit drunk, so I don't remember where I was. Let me get to my room.
We can make you testify.
I suppose you can, but I didn't see anything, so that's what I'll say.
Renee, if this happens to you, wouldn't you want someone to help you?
I'm not a slut like Elizabeth, so it could never happen to me. Excuse me.
I have received a settlement offer.
So quickly, doesn't that show that it's guilty?
Some people just want to avoid the hassle of the trial. He's also a respected doctor with a thriving medical practice. He knows that even if he's found not guilty, the mere presence of a trial is enough to derail his business. What should Liz do? Should she take it? This is a question for Liz. Do you want to take it? It is sizable enough to pay for your uni fees and have enough left over for you to do something with. Do you think I should take it? I don't know. It doesn't look good for us unless Renee changes her mind about the testimony. The doctor's wife claims that she sent him out on an errand at the time, so he has an alibi. I could try to break him on the stand, but having seen how he answered my questions during the deposition, that won't be easy. Kelly has hired an investigator to look into his life. If he did this to you, he probably did it to someone else as well. But we might not find anything. Nothing is certain. So, you want me to take it? No. I want you to do what you want to do, Liz. Eric's statement gives us enough to move to a trial. It's really up to you, Liz.
I want
to tell my story, regardless of whether we win or not. I want to take the stand and speak my truth. If I don't do this, then I'm saying that it's okay for women to be abused, to be assaulted, to be raped. And then my fear will become someone else's fear. And I don't want that.
I want to move forward.
Remember what Liz said when we started this, Mia? She doesn't need you to live. She needs you to tell her story. Focus on that.
Why did you bring that girl to me?
Because you're the best there is. That's what she needed. Also, you're softer than tofu.
There's one thing I can't seem to understand. Eric told Liz to go to the police, and she didn't want to. So, what changed her mind?
She saw his face.
Your Honor, the defense will have you believe that Dr. Richard Pang is an upstanding man and citizen. They have given you character witnesses. They have given you an alibi, provided by his wife, I may add. But they have not shown you the whole truth. This is the truth. He saw a girl passed out outside of a chalet. He did the right thing by carrying her and bringing her inside. And then he did the wrong thing by trying to take advantage of her. She was saved by a witness who does not want to speak of what she saw. But we know, based on Eric Oliveira's testimony, who he thinks it is. And slowly, we start to see a picture emerge. This is a picture of a family covering up the wrongdoing of a man known to be capable of it, as we have seen from some of his ex-female patients who have taken the stand, having claimed that they had to change doctors because they felt that he was too forward with them. When there is smoke, there is fire, Your Honor. My client is the first person to say that there is a fire. She took the stand, knowing that the man who did this to her is a few feet away, having to recount every single detail of the grueling experience again and again and again. She could have taken the easy way out. She could have stayed silent and allowed time to suppress it within her. Because isn't that what we're expected to do as women? Stay silent when a man stands too close to us on the train. Swallow our words when men verbally abuse us for rejecting them. Just let it go, we are told. You shouldn't have been drunk. You shouldn't have worn such tight and revealing clothing. You should have protected your body. Your Honor, you have the opportunity today to help our society see that they should lay the accountability where it belongs, right at the feet of these perpetrators, because they need to learn, they need to see. Let us be just as brave as Elizabeth Leong has been throughout this entire process. Thank you.